happy Wednesday. So today I'm rolling out what week 3 looks like for you in Design and Draw. We are jumping into what will be our still life drawing unit. And so for that unit, it's really heavy on just understanding drawing, getting a good idea of how to start a drawing, how to make a drawing accurate, how to add value. And that's our focus for this week. In future weeks, we will actually create a still life drawing, but this week we're not going to do the actual project. We're going to do quite a bit of prep work to make sure that you're ready for that actual project. So here on my screen, you should be able to see what this week looks like on that schedule that I just rolled out. Once again, I have office hours Wednesday, Friday, Monday. Just hop on that Zoom link. I know a lot of you have been using just emailing me, which sometimes is a lot easier. And so you are welcome to just email me. A few people have just emailed me images of what they're working on and ask for suggestions. And I think sometimes that is the best thing to do. And so if you don't have the opportunity to hop into my office hours, then just send me an image of whatever you're working on. Even just ask if I have suggestions, and I'm happy to respond. So let's look at the work for this week. First off, great start. You're watching the weekly update, and so that's first thing on your list. Next, make sure you participate in this week's discussion. You do get 20 points for participating, and this is our way to be able to stay connected with other members of the class. This week's discussion post is to describe a physical item that is precious to you. Okay, and what is it? Why is it so important? What does it mean to you? And go into really good detail, and please add an image of whatever this item is if possible. If this is an item that you have near you, whether it be something that to other people is not worth much at all, or is something that's worth something to everyone, it's totally up to you. I want you to go into detail. This helps us learn about you. And I want you to hopefully add an image because this is an art class. We are so visual. And then feel free to comment back and forth. Maybe some of you guys have similar items. And it's a great way for me to get to know you and you to get to know each other. So that should not take too long to fill out the discussion. And so then the next thing you're going to do for today is I want you to watch this video called Sketching Basics video. Now, this is not a video of me. This is a YouTuber that I've used in class quite a few times before. And follow along, just have your pencil and your sketchbook, and he's going to do a bunch of kind of funky, crazy exercises to loosen you up when you're drawing. Should be just kind of fun, okay? Then tomorrow, I want you to go ahead and watch the contour drawing video. This time it is me, and I'm going to walk you through just the basics of creating contour lines. So you'll follow along in your sketchbook with me. And then the next part of that, it says to practice drawing contours of 5 various items around your home in your sketchbook. So you're going to use what you learned from that video, and I want you to actually start applying that in your sketchbook. I actually do it on the video. So here's 5 basic items. I used toys that I borrowed from my daughter, so that they were easy to see on the video, but you can use anything. You can use food, you can use a chair, you can use even just the supplies from your art kit are totally fine. But I want you to practice drawing 5 things in your sketchbook. On Friday, then I have a different video. This is me again, and I'm walking you through creating and filling out these worksheets. These are provided in the packet that had your supply kit that you could pick up from LEAD. So if you haven't picked that up, then it's a great idea to go and get that. Otherwise, they are in Schoology for you to print off. You'll follow along and fill that out. You will take an image of both of these and submit that for credit, so you can get 20 points for just submitting your practice in that prep work folder. On use what you learned with creating value on here, and you're actually going to go back to your sketchbook where you sketched out those 5 contour line drawings of 5 different images, and I want you to go back and practice adding value to these. Okay, so you see how we're building as we go along. Then you're going to choose whichever one turns out the best, whichever one you're the most proud of, that's finished with all of its value. Take a photo of that, and there's a media album in Schoology that you're just going to submit your photo on so that I can see that you did it and everyone else can see what an awesome drawer you are. And then finally on Tuesday, I'm giving you Tuesday to just make sure all of that is done, because I know I'm giving you lots of little practices this week. Make sure all of that is turned in, and we will jump in for week 4. We will actually jump into your still life drawing and start figuring that out. Okay, so if you have questions, once again, let me know. Email me, pop into office hours. Otherwise, I can't wait to see what you come up with. I will be grading your project from last week, and so your creativity grid. If I have suggestions for you, I will give you those suggestions and you can go back and add more to it. Okay, so don't be scared if you get a grade that you're not in love with yet. Go back, keep working on it, resubmit, and I will update as well. Thank you guys, and have a great week.